What's up, guys? Welcome back to another replay review. This one is going to be myself as the deli versus our opponent here on the north side is the Mongols in teal. This is on Lipany, which is somewhat of a home map for deli. Both of us are, I believe, diamond ranked at this point. If you're anything like me, Mongols have been an absolute nightmare on the ladder lately. So we're just going to watch this one back, take a look at a few things that I thought went well, some things that definitely could have gone better, and I think I'm finally starting to come up with a little bit of a plan to implement against the Mongols going forward, or a game plan. I am going to start out here just with a standard opening. My gold is way out here. Yeah, I mean, since the update, the most recent mid-season patch, Mangadai have just been a problem. I know a lot of people talk that they're kind of a trash unit. I don't know that I agree. I think they do have some limitations, but man, their mobility is such a factor, and they're so hard to get a hit on. Let's see. So, yeah, scouting around for gold. I want to try to find his Uvu and see if there's a barracks there. If there is, that means there's going to be a tower rush. If not, then I think we can pretty safely assume he's probably just looking to get to H2 and get those Mangadai over to our base as quick as possible. So that's so far what it's looking like. It's a little early, so maybe not. Do we see his? Okay, here's the Khan. He hasn't been over by our base yet. Now, I kind of feel like, especially as Delhi is my main civ, that Mongols are especially a problem because generally have to be out on the map for food, and that's where their mobility with the Keshiks and the Mangadai cause a lot of problems. I know Pro Scouts is now a thing. It's easier to use, I suppose, doesn't require as much micro, so that's a big benefit. Pretty sure I even dropped my second mill here to start researching the Pro Scouts pretty soon. Now following along where his con was. I did double back. I didn't see anything there, so I'm pretty confident at this point he's going for the Mangadai build. I did spot all these vills way out here, away from everything, so that's already a target for me. Got the efficient production coming in. I've got the wheelbarrow coming in. Of course, those techs are free. We're doing pretty well with sheep, so that's going to be very helpful to keep me from having to go out on the map too early without having military or being able to get my protection up. So we're going to go with the Dome of the Faith. I know archers trade fairly well with Mangadai. I mean, 1 for 1. They're going to lose just because Mangadai have more HP and they can run away. And when they get the Khan Hunters, they actually have a little more range, I believe, than archers. But if you take a look at our base, pretty good spot to wall off here. We can wall here and close up, and at least we can kind of close off. We've got a lot of food to this side. We got the deer over here, the wood. Our gold being out front, it could be a little bit of a problem potentially. So ideally, as quick as we can age up, could maybe go for an archery range if I want to defend against the Mangadai. I'm actually going to opt for the stable and try to get Ghazi's over and just disrupt what he's going on here. You do see he is aging up with deer stones. Now that I had not seen yet, but I'm going to also use my Ghazi as kind of another scout just to scout around his base as well. So if we look at bills per resource, still got 5 on the food. I had 9. I moved those over to take my age up and then send everybody else to wood right now. We'll switch this back to bills per resource. Now he's got the Uvu tucked into his TC, but just the wood line. And then, like I said, this is all wide open over here. So we're going to scout. We do see deer stones, so it's not the silver tree. It's kind of flavor of the month right now, the deer stones. I mean, it's really good too. All right, so we're up. We got 150 wood. Dropping that stable in a moment. There it is. So we did drop the second mill. This took me a little bit to kind of sort out. I was trying to get the text right, or maybe I didn't. Yeah, there we go. So check in, see if we've got, I mean, pretty good trade post, right? But no market yet that we see. There we go. So I did figure out the mill. I was having a hard time getting those texts straightened out this time. A couple scholars coming in. We're still okay on the gold up here for now. He's just now age 2, so plenty of time. We drop our scholar in there. That'll speed up our production, gives us double time production. And we're going to start rallying a lot to wood. So we're going to need production buildings, walls, archers. So we just have this rallied right over here. All right, archery range coming down. I'm going to try to drop that blacksmith pretty early too. Double archery range. That actually might have been a mistake. I think this one was supposed to be a blacksmith, but it is what it is. We can use them. Take a look here. So he's just on the gold. No towers out here just yet. Yeah, he's got a decent haul of sheep too. I don't know. I think we're pretty equal. He's probably got a couple more. So first Mengadai are out. Double produced, of course. He's just going to go ahead and try to fight this with the Vills, which with that many, he's doing okay. And by the time the Mengadai show up, this is where they're really, I mean, I can't really fight that. Probably better off to go in and just try to get some damage at this point, but even if he runs away, I might not even be able to hit them. He's just going to kill that for free. Alright, so we got first walls coming up. I think I've got, yeah, Scholar just in the one for now. He's got a couple more. Yep, so another set of double produced Mengadai. So he's got to be very, very conscious of where our Vills are hanging out here. So Scout runs right into it. We're going to lose him. That's kind of okay. At least we know where these are. Again, you can see 2 archers versus 2 Mengadai. Not even close. They shoot so fast. Trying to garrison the TC, but it's just not, they're not quite close enough. So he's got, what, a Ghazi, 2 archers, and a scout. And we've taken 60 HP off this Mengadai. Alright, we want to be aware of these Vills out here on the berries. I think we can, yeah, you can still see these guys, so we're going to move these in. We got enough deer to, I'm sorry, sheep to hold us for now. Yep, so still rallying to wood. Again, we're going to need lots of archers. Got the scholar in both of these now. We have some 10 on food also. Now we know, of course, he can also show up with Ketchuk here, so I'm going to drop the barracks and get some of the spearmen. Take a look at his side. He's getting, so he has 1 tower over here. Still way out here on this. Got 2, 4, 6, another set of, okay. There's the Khan hunters. Now, do those guys actually come from? No, they come from. Not sure. Let that Ghazi just pass. So for now, we're still pretty safe. All right here. He's not in a big hurry to push into this because cost-wise, we're going to trade fairly efficiently. I suppose we consider these are double produced. It essentially cuts their cost in half. So those are very, very efficient at this point. Are causing a little more idle time here on the Vills. So just trying to be annoying a little bit, kind of throw him off. He's going to drop this tower. Yep. we're gonna get out of there. Now we did bring his whole army back, so that gives us a little breathing room. We're just burning through the wood here. We're gonna go for the ranged armor upgrade first, Iron Undermesh. Running a little low on sheep now. We're gonna try to push out. So one thing really with these Mangadai, yes, they're great at raiding, great in the another free kill. Great at raiding, great in the open battlefield, but they don't stand and trade real well in a direct fight, right? So my thought is I want to try to take this fight over to his side of the map and fight in his base where he can't really just run away and he has to engage. You can see the overwhelming military mass, and again, the commitment that it requires, in my opinion, to just be able to deal with this is pretty overwhelming. I mean, he could be making a push for castle at this point. Doesn't appear that he is just yet. He dropped that tower, he just got the arrow slits. Or I think it was the... one of the towers got the Springgold upgrade. So we're on our way over to his base. We're keeping a few around on our side just in case he swings around. Make sure I can defend. I'm going to move out to the sacred sites as I move over to his base. So pretty delayed on that as well. Again, big advantage with Delhi is being able to take sacred sites, but it's hard when he's got so much mobility in those range units that are hard to take an engagement with. He sees me coming with this con, so he's going to bail from here. So again, a lot of idle time to walk all the way across here. Yep, this one with the just arrow slits. Alright, 1, 2, and should be... the other third sacred site coming in. I'm not sure what's going on there. So I also want to be careful. I don't want to get caught too far out of position here, so I don't exactly know what he's got for units. You know, we can see this now. It looks like he is making his way to castle. He's coming all the way back over here. He's gonna have to take that gold. Not taking gold right now. So frustrating. What do we got back home? So we're still making some units. I got a lot of wood right now. Okay, so we got enough to deal with that. There, he's got one on it. Should be able to deal with. Or not, I turned around. Okay, I'm just gonna go back to his base. I say he spent all of his gold here. So he's got more units coming. These guys should have ran. Usually I'll take those and just move off to the relics once I get to castle, but fell asleep at the wheel here a little bit. This is his only other path through, so we're going to wall that off as well. But again, we've got our army split, which is a little dangerous. Like I said, if he shows up here with all his units, we're just kind of pinched in the middle. Well, a little reckless. We do have both blacksmith down, getting techs and all those. Not a lot of scholars. Yeah, just the 3 total scholars that are already in the production buildings, and we're losing the sacred sites. You see, he's off this gold. He's not taking gold still. So he's running all the way back across the map again. So not a complete loss. A lot of downtime for that. Noville's down on either side. Oh, he went ahead and dropped a second TC. Not sure if we had spotted that yet either. But exactly what I was worried about is going to happen here. I should have known better. I've seen this too many times. I want to take these archers and focus down the Mangadai. I don't have a whole lot of time. These horsemen are just going to absolutely squish me. So we got a decent amount of troops on rally here. And still very, very, very heavy on wood. Pull back. Don't necessarily want to take that straight on. Again, these archers won't trade nearly as well as the Mengadai in a big fight. But we got a fair amount of spearmen, so we're going to take on the horsemen. Now we're focusing down on the Mengadai. So pretty good damage here. Yep, we definitely got the better of that trade, so he got us on the north side, we got him here, so we've still got a military lead. He's now floating enough resources to go ahead and age up, which he's going to do with the Kurultai. We're a little ways away, and we're out of sheep. But we've got ourselves walled off pretty well. I did get the professional scouts, however, I think I just forgot to run out and try to take these deer. I mean, really the only ones left are here. Then we've got the deer in the back of our base. So those are already pretty safe. Scouting around. Relics, got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's got one that's real close to him, and then I should have a pretty good shot at the other 4. Alright, so we know we just took a pretty good engagement, and he just aged up. So we're going to move back out to these sacred sites. And then we're just going to make a play for his base. I think... Okay. Still don't think we've seen that TC. Which could be trouble if we look... Somehow we're still even on Vills, so he's actually stopped Vill production from the double TC. That feels bad. Does he see us? I don't think he knows we're here just yet. So here's another situation where I'm a little unclear or unsure about is where do you push into their base, right? They can just pick up and move. As I watch it here, really what I should be doing is playing for the Uvu, and also just trying to shut down any gold. I mean, I know at this point he's not trading. So we've got huge numbers advantage here, huge army value. So we're just gonna go ahead and fight into this. He's only got 4 Vills in the TC. This fight goes surprisingly bad. I know we're under the Kurultai and he gets the healing and the bonus damage, but I did not expect this to go as poorly as it does. We're focusing down the Khan. That appears to be a mistake. That thing has tons of HP. We could have had all these Mengadai gone by now. So now we're focusing down the Mengadai. Alright, got some reinforcements. As you can see, just my army just absolutely melting here. Pretty unfortunate, but I've just hit enough resources to age up. Haven't taken that other sacred site just yet, but we are going to go ahead and age up. We lost that engagement, but we've got a pretty good handle on what he has on his side, right? So not too scary. We do see the second TC now, so we know we have that working against us as well. If we can maintain these sacred sites and start snapping up the relics, still be okay. So we've got this guy here. We got 1, 2, 3, and then, like I said, the one in the back of my base. We are taking the deer back home now. Basically pull all the Vills from wood to age up, and then we're going to look to get stone. And keeps are going to be very beneficial especially against the Mangadai. So static defenses and archers are really the big counter to the Mangadai. They can't really break through walls and just get mowed down by arrow fire, right? And another big weakness for the Mongols, they can't make walls. So we see he's way out here now on the wood. It's really the only place he's super exposed at the moment. Alright, he's already got his veteran upgrades. One relic coming home. Not sure if he's gonna make it. Okay, he doesn't see me. We got that one. This one's coming home. We'll snag this one in a bit, and then this one is waiting for us. Do have a little hole in the wall here. I should patch that. But again, we're still pretty safe in our base. Got gold berries here. Another gold out back, so well enough off with gold. He's gonna decap these sacred sites again. Okay, he's now moving out onto the boar. He hasn't caught that we have villagers over here on the berries, and then we've got some other berries on the backside this way too. It's actually moving out that way now. A little bit of a mistake there by him. So we caught him out. Got the crossbow. We got our castle age units coming in now too. We got the lancers. Have not upgraded these spearmen. Or my Gazis. So we're going to move out, secure the large gold vein that is also near the sacred site. There he goes. So again, I mentioned attacking at the Uvu. He's now going to set up all of his pastures, and I presume he's going to try to maybe double produce some of these sheep. I'm not exactly sure what they can do here. Alright, army numbers pretty equal. My initial thought here was to drop the castle, drop my siege workshop, get some Mongols out to try to deal with this too. Alright, third relic coming home, fourth one's already been picked up. Yep, so that'll be 4 relics, so pretty good shape there. Not getting any of our blacksmith techs, unfortunately. I think we did get our eco techs, and then village fortresses coming in. What's his damage? Only 7. I believe he has an upgrade that can make him pretty powerful, right? Okay, so a little bit of protection on his villas here. Plenty of towers for them to garrison if I do come around on a flank. So these guys are going to move out onto the other berries. Again, a little risky, just flying out there, no walls, no towers. But we're going to try to confine him into our fight. So this was a mistake here. I meant to drop siege workshop, but I ended up dropping another blacksmith, which is fine. But it did prompt me to make sure I get my tech upgrades. That was not intended. Okay, yep, we're gonna run him back. I am gonna get the siege workshop, and I'm gonna put the scholar in there. Again, it'll boost our production, give us double production on siege, which is very helpful. Again, I probably could have had these deer by now had I remembered that I had the pro scouts, but here we are. So he is not sure if he is aware of this yet. You can see he is still not producing vills. We actually have a vill lead, and he's been on 2 TC for quite a while. So if any of you silver and gold players out there, I'm sure, I don't know if a lot of Conqueror players watch my videos, but you know, players in the lower ranks, you can see clearly that Diamond is not impenetrable by any means. A lot of mistakes. I mean, you see mine, but you know, just again, he's at 2 CCs for a long time, and he's behind on Vils. And I've only killed 2. All right, so now he knows about the castle. He did break that wall, but he's gonna run. He's aware of that. Let's take a look at income. He's beating me on food. We do have more gold, quite a bit more wood. Again, that's going to come in handy when we are making our siege. He's not going to have a whole lot of siege with this macro that he's got now. But we saw how effective that cruelty was. Let's see, does he have his... So right now he has more blacksmith techs than us. He doesn't have the mining upgrades. Not sure what's going on there. Sounds like they're in a fight somewhere. Nope. So we're gonna try to capture these again. We're a little late on getting this wall, so they're gonna get there in time. We're gonna drop our second keep. Village Fortresses is now in, so we're creating villas from our keeps. Those are extra town centers for us, so now we're on equal footing as far as town centers. Except we are using ours. Right, that one's up. So that'll give us a little protection on this sacred site at least. I have not recaptured this one. I'm gonna drop a stone wall up here too. Alright, Siege Workshop is down. Plenty of wood, plenty of gold to start producing. I'm gonna go mangonels first, and then I'll drop springolds. These guys can build these in the field, so they can adjust on the fly a little better than I can. Although, it is helpful to be able to double produce that. Once I have a scholar there, I think I'm gonna bring this guy over and load him up. Didn't even wall that all the way through. We just finished up our gold, so we're gonna move out here. Rip, my lone soldier. Fought the good fight. Okay, so he's massing up. We got a little bit of a military lead. Again, he's gonna move that cruelty right into our airspace. Very aggressive with these berries. He's about, yeah, it's going to be about out of food on the map for him too. And here they come. So he's got a couple of his own mango. There it is. There's a springald. Does he have, he's got a siege workshop too. He's going to go straight for the keep. Dance around these villas. The mango will take care of that. But we've got it. We've got a ton of crossbows. We have 47 crossbows. And he's going to take this fight. Try to dodge a little bit, not so hot. Does take down a few. So Knights are going to be able to take care of the mangonels. That's super helpful. And these crossbows are just doing the work. Helps have that cover fire from the castle. Mangonel's having a hard time getting unpacked. Shoot. That's a pretty big shot there. And then you see, this time his numbers actually just melt. And we're able to clean that up and take the game. Again, pretty big mistake when I try to move in and fight with the Rams. I think a big takeaway from that is just having a plan and where to actually attack, right? I'm never a big fan of just pushing straight into the TC and fighting under TC fire, and really you're not gaining much, right? It's a lot more beneficial to just shut off the outside resources and any other production, try to take that out. But we were fortunate there to kind of be able to swing the game around and take the victory without too many villager losses from the Mangadai. Yeah, let me know your thoughts down below. What is working for you guys against the Mongols or any Mongol players? What do you have a hard time dealing with? I mean, kind of a unique game there. They didn't go any trade. You know, almost always you're going to see trade from Mongols. Yeah, he played that one pretty straight up, and we were fortunate to be able to come away with the victory. I have another game with the Mongols. It's a little more back and forth, probably a little more exciting than that one. It's kind of a mess, but I may post that one as well. But if you stuck around to the end here, I do appreciate it. Feel free to drop a rating, and we will see you on the next one. Thank you.